Hi, I'm Lisa Kavanagh. Gluten-free diets are on the rise, so today I'm finding out how to tell if you are gluten intolerant and showing you some tasty gluten-free options too. Let's take a look. I'm here with Greta from Mulligan's Chemist. Greta, gluten intolerance is becoming more and more common. First off, what is gluten and what kind of foods is it found in?
Well, gluten is a protein which is found in 4 cereals, so it's found in rye, wheat and barley. It's also present in foods like chocolate, crisps, in soups, in breads, crackers, any kind of cereals as well. So it's kind of, if you have an intolerance to that, even intolerant to a lot of food groups really.
Okay, and what are the signs and symptoms that you might be gluten intolerant?
Well, the symptoms can be diarrhea, constipation. They can be, in children, it can be a failure to thrive. So lack of energy, there can be mood swings, bloatedness, nausea. So it's very, very broad.
Okay, and you do food intolerance tests here. Tell me about that.
We do. In our store we have our nutritionist, her name is Barbara and she's fully qualified, and what we do is a very small pinprick test. It's a blood test and you get your results of your test on the day. If you can't come to this store, we have the service in all our other stores as well, but what we have is we have her rota in every store. So if you want to book for Supercroom, we can tell you, well, she's in Supercroom on Thursday or she's out in Tremor on Monday, so we can do all of it in store when you come in.
Brilliant. So you'd know within the day if you are gluten intolerant?
Oh, you would, yeah. And it's because the symptoms are so broad, you really do need to get the test, because one minute you could have diarrhea, the next minute you could have constipation, between mood swings, nausea, dizziness. It's so broad that you really do need to come in and actually have the test done, because once you can find out that yes, I have a food intolerance, then Barbara can work with a diet for you, because she's a fully qualified nutritionist. So what she can do is she can give you a menu and you can start from the beginning and really get your life back again.
Great, some brilliant advice there. Thanks a million.
No problem, thank you.
If you're looking for some tasty lunch or snack options that are gluten-free, then the cafe in Debenhams is the place to go. So Rachel, tell me, what kind of sweet treats do you have here in the Debenhams cafe?
We have gluten-free muffins which are lemon flavour, or we have chocolate gluten-free muffins. We have caramel slices and we have gluten-free Rocky Road as well.
They all sound gorgeous. And what about lunch? Have you got any gluten-free options?
We have gluten-free white bread, gluten-free multi-seed brown bread, and Kyo's crisps are gluten-free as well.
You can still get a sandwich, a gluten-free sandwich made up.
With crisps then as well if you want.
Lovely, thanks a million.
No problem.
So I'm here with Kathy from Holland Bars, and Kathy assures me that a gluten-free diet doesn't have to be boring or really restricted. So tell me, what are your gluten-free options for breakfast?
For breakfast we have the gluten-free oats. They're specifically gluten-free, so they'd be slightly different to your regular oats. The gluten-free muesli then, it's your regular muesli but it's gluten-free again. It has all your fruit and your nuts in it, same as regular muesli.
You have some breakfast bars as well.
The Trek bars there and the bounce balls would have like about 10 grams of protein in it, so the protein is obviously going to keep you fuller for longer. Like in the morning they are a little bit on the sweet side, so there's a bit of sugar in it, but you're going to burn it off by lunchtime, so you're grand.
And what about lunchtime? If we're gluten intolerant, can we still have our sandwich?
Yeah, there's loads of gluten-free bread options. We do have some on our website, we don't have it here, but it's by the same Shire brand there that have the crackers and the oat cakes as well, which you could also have for lunch. And then there's the pasta, the gluten-free pasta and the noodles.
Lovely, okay. And what about a sweet treat if we want something with our cup of tea in the evenings? Have you got any gluten-free options?
Yeah, we have the biscuits there, the oat biscuits, and then these ones are, well, they're gluten-free obviously, and these ones are the Shire brand, again, your custard creams. And then
these look gorgeous, don't they? What are these? Truffles?
Yeah, they're just gluten-free truffles. Some truffles would have like gluten in it just because there might be biscuit bits in it, but they're specifically gluten-free. So there's the hazelnut and the rum sultana ones there as well.
Okay, so some gorgeous tasty treats there. And what if we want to do some baking at home ourselves if we're gluten intolerant?
Yeah, you can always make your own gluten-free desserts. So we have the gluten-free Dove's Farm flour there. That's like just one option there. There's loads of other options online of gluten-free specific flours that you could use to make either. You could do breakfast as well. You could go back to your pancakes or your waffles or something. And then desserts, obviously your cakes and your brownies and all that.
Loads of gorgeous gluten-free ideas there. Kathy, thanks a million.
Yeah, no problem.
Plenty of tasty gluten-free options there, all from City Square. If you want to see some more of our videos, then check out City Square Waterford on YouTube now. Thanks for watching and see you next time.